Hello everyone, it's that college football guy here with another video. Well, it's the bi-weekly tradition here on this show, the subscriber ranking show. As mentioned before, put a short out about it yesterday. What's your favorite university? Mark it down in the comments, and we'll let you know we'll rank it in there. We have 16 schools, 16 that are on this list. And we rank them based on what they do over 2 weeks. Now, I have the point scale system. I've done this before. I've marked it down. But it's basically how the points go and work in there, and it's been done before. But basically, I'm going to explain how the point stuff is, and it's basically like, wins obviously. Losing to group of 5 team is worse than losing to a power 5 team. That's kind of obvious. But let's go into this right now. Before we even get into any of that, please, everybody hit the thumbs up. Helps analytics, helps the video to be seen. It helps us to be seen by more people. Subscribe, comment on the video. We'd love to talk to everybody and subscribe to the channel. Almost at 200. Let's see if we can get there. All right. 16 schools, which is basically me. We're going to do the ranking from 2 weeks ago. Week 9 was the ranking show. So week 9, we had with the 16. Number 1 was Tennessee, 2 Oregon State, 3 Maryland, 4 Cincinnati, 5 Texas Tech, 6 Boise State, 7 Baylor, 8 Kansas State, 9 San Diego State, 10 Fresno State, 11 Kansas, 12 West Virginia, 13 Arizona State, 14 Minnesota, 15 Memphis, and 16 UNLV. Now, what did they do this week? Well, the number 1 team, Tennessee, they beat Kentucky 44-6, but then they lost to Georgia 27-13. So that's, ups and downs, negative points of 0 here, basically here. But Oregon State lost to Washington 24-21. Go down with that. Maryland lost to Wisconsin 23-10. Going down. Cincinnati lost to UCF. Was losing to group of 5 is bad, but they beat Navy. Close win though, 20-10. So they're going to end up losing points. They lost points. Texas Tech lost to Baylor 45-17 and lost to TCU 34-24. So you had a blowout loss and a regular loss to Power 5s. 14 points down. Ouch. Boise State beat Colorado State 49-10, but then lost to BYU 31-28. They lost a little bit because they lost a game, Baylor beat Texas Tech 45-17 and then beat Oklahoma 38-35. 2 wins in 2 weeks. That's big. They went up. Kansas State beat Oklahoma State 48-0, but had a close loss to Texas 34-27. San Diego State lost to Fresno State 32-28, but then came back and beat UNLV 14-10. Fresno State beat San Diego State 32-28 and then beat the brakes off of Hawaii 55-13. Kansas beat Oklahoma State 37-16, blowout win. West Virginia lost to TCU 41-31 and they got blown out by Iowa State 31-14. Ouch. Arizona State beat Colorado 42-34 but then lost to UCLA 50-36. Minnesota beat Rutgers 31-0 and beat Nebraska 20-13. So a blowout win and a good win. Memphis lost to UCF 35-28, and UNLV, as mentioned before, lost to San Diego State 14-10. Point scale. So everybody wants to know about the point scale. You find the dang sheet again. Where are you, my friend? I just had you. Oh my goodness, here you are. Win-wise, I'm not going to do the wins about top 5s and power 5s. This is for the top 25 sheet, but I use the same thing here because the school over here, I don't rank them top 25 because there is no top 25 in subscriber rankings. Basically, if you blow out a power 5 school, you're up 6. It's positive. Wins are positive, losses negative. But basically, for this way I rank the points is that whoever has the most negative points, like if you have you're number 1 and you win a game, it's worth 6 points. That drops you climb up the charts technically to like -5. So basically, it's like you go down for a win, you go up for it. Add more. It subtracts from your total if you win. It adds more if you're less. Like 1's 1 point, 2's 2 points, 3's 3 points, 4's 4 points, 5 5th is 5 points. 16th UNLV 16 points. Blowing out a Power 5 team, that's -6. Beat a Power 5 and blowing out a G5 are worth the same, -4. Beating a G5 and blowing out a FCS school worth the same, -2. And beating an FCS school is the same as having a bye week. Nothing. Not worth a damn thing. Now, you lose to a Power 5 team, it's adds 6 to your total. You blow out a blowout loss to a Power 5 team is the same as losing to a Group of 5 team. That's adding 8 to your total. Blowout loss to a Group of 5 is the same as a loss to FCS. That adds 10 to your total, and a blowout loss to FCS adds 12. So basically, what did this mean to the totals? Well, Tennessee's been number one on this thing for a long while. Not anymore. We have a new number one, folks. And because of their victories over Texas Tech and Oklahoma, the new number one is Baylor. Up 6 spots from their spot from 2 weeks ago. Number 2 is Tennessee, down 1. Number 3, the big mover of the week. I sure got this thing right here. There you are. Yep, I got it right. Yeah. Number 3, the big mover of the week, Minnesota, up 11 due to their 2 big wins. Number 4, Fresno State, up 6. Number 5, Kansas, up 6. Number 6, Kansas State, up 2. Number 7, Boise State, down 1. Number 8, Oregon State, down 6. Number 9, Maryland, down 6. Number 10, Cincinnati, down 6. Number 11, Arizona State, up 2. Number 12, San Diego State, down 3. Number 13, Texas Tech, down 8. Number 14, Memphis, up 1. Number 15, UNLV, up 1. And West Virginia, due to their 2 bad losses, is in last place, down 4 spots. So the new subscriber ranking, top 16, basically, is Baylor, Tennessee, Minnesota, Fresno State, Kansas, Kansas State, Boise State, Oregon State, Maryland, Cincinnati, Arizona State, San Diego State, Texas Tech, Memphis, UNLV, and West Virginia. Yeah. Losing 2 games in a week, you can't climb much if you only play 1 game, but the bye weeks are going to be done basically the rest of the way out. But basically, we're going to have the schedules here of how we can get things done. So we'll see what happens here. The next one is going to be for the start of week 13, which is basically going to be the last week of the regular season. We'll have week 11 and week 12 in. Week 13 one, the one will be after that, I'm going to call it the week 15 schedule, which there's no real games. Because week 15 is actually the Army-Navy game. But what I'm going to do is that the week 15, we'll call it the conference championship week. This is basically the next one is going to be the final regular season week. Will be the one after all the conference championship games. So there's going to be the one next one will be the 13th, and then the week after that's going to be the conference championship one. So we only got 2 of these ranking shows left this season. If you want me to do one after the bowl games, we'll do one too after all the bowl games and the college football playoff is done. Tennessee has a remote shot at getting in. I have my doubts. I don't think so. Ohio State, Michigan play well. TCU keeps running what they do. Oregon blows people up. Who knows how it's going to work out. But let me know down in the comments what you think about my subscriber rankings. New number 1. Congratulations, Baylor. And let me know what you think down in the comments, please. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Be careful out there, and please be good to each other.